ever wonder who built your house, who cleaned your room with a view, who made the food that you'll be eating? Sweat from the people of the sun makes the fruit taste sweeter. Workers coming, workers going, the workers...
Welcome back, Fresh Coast Gaming subscribers. We are at Gamer Sanctuary. It is July 5th. Most of us all had the day off of work, and we decided to get together for something special to commemorate our 50th bat rep on YouTube. We're going to have a 4-player game. It's going to be myself with my Eldar and Adam with his Tau versus Muggins with his Mantis Warriors, and in a special guest appearance playing 40k, Geneguard is going to be breaking out his Salamanders for only I believe this might be the first time in 6th edition he's playing them. This is only his 3rd 6th edition game total, so something special all around. We'll take a look at the armies and talk more about the game after that. We are going to be playing 1,500 points per player. Like I said, I'm going to be using my Eldar, and again, I'm going to be, actually the first time on a bat rep, this is my 2nd game with it, but the first for a bat rep, I'll be using the Codex Iandan supplement right back there. I think it's fantastic for what I'm playing, so let's see what I've got. I've got 2 squads of 5 Wraithguard with cannons, a Spirit Seer in each, no war gear upgrades, and then a squad of Wraith Blades with axes and shields with my Farseer in the middle. They are all mounted in Wave Serpents. Everything is WYSIWYG today. We've got Bright Lance's Shuriken Cannon, Scatter Lasers, Shuriken Cannon, and Bright Lance Shuriken Catapult. Didn't have the points because I wanted to spend it on some more weaponry for the Wraith Guard or Wraith Lord in the back. We have a Bright Lance and Star Cannon here, and then of course the big bad Wraith Knight with 2 Wraith Cannons. All right, it's 1,500 points, 3 Psychers, no war gear. Let's see what we can do with it. Take a look at Adam's Tau. All right, here we have Adam's Tau Force for today. We're going to start out with an Ethereal, just this bare bones Ethereal, and a Battlesuit Commander with fully loaded upgrades. It has a pair of marker drones with him. He's going to be joining a Battlesuit squad with Plasma and Fusion and all their gun drones. As far as troops, we have two 12-man Kroot squads with Hounds and a 12-man Fire Warrior squad. In the back, we have 1 Missile Tide with 2 missile drones. A sniper drone team. I think this is the first time I've ever seen Adam use that. The Hammerhead with the ion cannon, which has been pretty effective in the last few games I've seen it played. The Barracuda, which with the new Imperial armor rules for it, is quite good actually. It's got a lot more firepower and a lot more survivable. And then of course the Riptide with the ion accelerator and fusion. Let's take a look at what the Marine Battle Brothers are bringing against us today. All right, here we have Muggins with his Mantis Warriors. They're going to be led by his Librarian. We refuse to call him a Librarian whenever Muggins plays him. He has 2 tactical squads with multi-meltas, flamers, and power fists, it looks like. 10 Terminators in the back with assorted weaponry. Got a few chain fists in there. Looks like a couple heavy flamers. Tactical squads are in the Rhinos in back. We have a scout squad with a missile launcher and sniper rifles. Way tucked in the back there, we have a Tech Marine with the model's the Rapier laser destroyer, but it's actually going to be a Thunderfire for today. And then a squadron of 3 Storm Talons. It looks like missiles on all of them. Skyhammer missiles on all of them. All right, let's see what Geneguard is going to be using today for his Salamanders. All right, debuting for the first time on a Fresh Coast Gaming bat rep, we have Bill's beautifully painted Salamanders. You've heard me wax poetic about his trolls and even seen his orcs, I believe, once. But his Salamanders are absolutely stunning. Detail all over the place. The brass etched pieces on the vehicles, some freehand stuff. It's just so cool. Anyway, they're going to be led by Captain Palas Mirsan, I believe, from the Bat Up War books. He is a duelist captain. He's got dual power swords. He is totally awesome in a challenge. He is in a command squad. This is what Geneguard painted up for our Heroes of the Imperium painting theme month. They are just spectacular. There's a medic, there's a champion with a thunder hammer, a banner, melt-a-gunner. Of course, you got to have a melt-a-gunner in the Salamanders. And then his dude with a bolter. He believes that every good command squad needs one guy who's just a bolter expert, and I think it's a really cool touch. Lots of customization on those pieces too, just spectacular. There's also a Librarian in the mix. We have 2 tactical squads, one with missile launcher flamer and chainsword, pretty standard. They're in a Rhino, and the other one with multi-melta, melt-a-gun, and power axe. They are also in a Rhino. Oh, the command squad's in the Razorback with las cannons. There is a Dakapred a Land Raider Redeemer with the Flamestorm cannons, and 5 Thunderhammer Terminators. Beautiful detail in those guys. All right, so 3,000 points aside, 1,500 points a player. Space Marine versus Eldar Tau. Lots of Battle Brothers shenanigans going on. We'll get a look at the table after we deploy. All right, here we are after deployment. The Marines won the roll to go first, so they deployed first. We've got a nice green line. It's kind of difficult to tell where the Mantis Warriors end and the Salamanders begin. It's a slight difference in green. You got to look for the yellow, pretty much. So we got the Mantis Warriors hanging out all the way back here. Of course, the Flyers are all in reserves, and the Salamanders bringing up the other flank. Some Terminators behind the vehicles. Over here, we got my Eldar kind of crowding this flank, getting ready to make a run at the Relic, which is our mission here in the middle, and Tau taking up firing positions behind them. Got a lot of good psychic powers that mine aren't necessarily going to help Adam all that much. I do have my Farseer did take the Primaris for both, so he has both Guide and Prescience. So I might be able to give some rerolls his way, but a lot of Adam stuff is Twin Link too, so it's not necessarily going to be that big a help for him. But my guys can certainly use it. As far as both the Psychers over here, we got Crush and Gate of Infinity for the Salamander. And what'd you get?
That's what I have.
Oh, that's I'm sorry. That would be Mike's powers. Bill, what were yours?
Null Zone and Avenger.
Null Zone and Avenger. Okay. But one of my spirits here did take the Twilight power to bulk up all my Wraith units. So, and they both have Destructor and Renew, so I'll be able to heal my Wraith units also. All right. Unless we can steal initiative, the Space Marines have turn 1. All right, top of turn 1 is over. The Marines all advanced, and everything that could shoot shot at the Wraith Knight. Bill made a smart choice, not snap firing the assault cannons on his Redeemer and choosing to use Power of the Machine Spirit at him, and managed to get 3 rending hits on it. Took 3 wounds off him all by himself. I'm sorry, that took 2, but everything else managed to take him down to 2 wounds total. So he's beat up, but that was the only thing other than a missile drone that was lost in our entire turn 1. So we're going to move now into bottom of turn 1. Bottom of turn 1 kind of shows you exactly why we wanted to do this specific batrep. We have the 2 newest 40k codexes against the one that is most likely to be updated next in Space Marines, and you can see the result after 1 turn of shooting. The Land Raider and a couple of the Terminators are gone. That Rhino actually immobilized itself in its own turn on the terrain, but this one took a hull point. That Rhino blew up, or the Razorback blew up with the command squad now on foot. The scouts were obliterated by the Wave Serpent hiding behind the building. The Wave Serpent field is awesome, being able to shoot it. I think Mike lost a Terminator here. Back over here, my Wraithguard, the ability to give Wraithguard battle focus from the Spirits here is just so good. They jumped out of the Wave Serpents, moved their 6 inches along the disembark, and this unit rolled a 5 to get all the way around the corner of the building to blow up the Rhino, and gave all of those battle suits a perfect target to shoot at. It's down to 2 Marines left in that squad. That was a really devastating round of shooting. So again, if anything, it's showing that the new codexes are pretty damn good, and the older one has some catching up to do. But honestly, though, it's really making us all look forward to what Marines might be getting. Seeing as how they're the flagship race for 40k, they can only hope to get really good stuff. All right, moving on to turn 2. Let's see if these Flyers can come in and try to even the game. All right, top of turn 2. Again, they devoted a lot of attention to the Wraith Knight. One of these Storm Talons came in, and good old Missile Side used his Interceptor to shake it or stun it. So it lost a hull point, and it snap firing and everything. Still managed to take a single wound off the Wraith Knight. I believe it was either that or something else did. He's down to 1 wound, but everything that shot at him still failed to take him down. Over here, I lost 1 Wraith Guard to a lucky Thunderfire shot, and the other Storm Talon took another one out. But that's it. We are down 3 models. So yeah, I'm not trying to rub it in, guys. This is for posterity, Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on to bottom of 2. Bottom of turn 2 started with the Wraith Knight jumping back into the woods, and the Wave Serpents kind of shuffling around to get better shots. They all took shots at the Predator and failed to do anything to it other than take off a couple hull points. This Wave Serpent came around the corner here to try out the theory that the Twin Link Scatter Lasers, Serpent Field, Shuriken Cannon combo is really good at taking down flyers, and did absolutely nothing to the Storm Talon. So it's still okay. It's actually going to be perfectly fine this turn. Another Terminator died to the Ion Cannon, which finished off the Predator as well. The Scouts all weathered the shooting from the Kroot. The last Scout, excuse me. I failed to get into Assault with my Wraith Lord right here, rolled a 3. So he's sitting there doing nothing. Over here, all the Wraith Guard came around the building and tried to take out the Thunderhammer Terminators and failed. They're all still living. Only one member of the command squad died from Kroot shooting. Over here, the Barracuda came in and did shoot down the Storm Talon. Other than that, that's about it. We lost some hull points on the vehicles. Nothing else was destroyed except the Predator. So let's see if their other flyer can come in. And oh, it did. Good. So we're going to move down to turn 3. All right, Space Marine turn 3. The other flyer comes in. Everything shoots again. The flyers got intercepted, but again, just stunned. So using the snapshots over here doesn't do anything. This one, a shot at the Barracuda, and the Barracuda is still standing. As far as other action, Thunderfire Cannon wheeled around and shot at the Kroot, killing a bunch of them, but they made their morale check. Kroot have been fearless the last few games I played against them. The real damage was done here in the middle. The Thunderhammer Terminators came in and took out 4 of the Wraith Guard in combat. The Sergeant and the Spirit Seer actually faced each other in a challenge and did nothing to each other. But over here, the command squad charged into that last group. It was all going my way. Not a single wound from the commander, from the entire squad. And then the champion with a power axe struck back at the end, killed 3 of the Wraith Guard, leaving the Spirit Seer all by himself. He's not fearless anymore because he's not with them. So he actually turned, broke, and they sweeping advanced him. So he is dead. Swept. Sweeping advance or swept advance? It doesn't sound right. All right, anyway, 1 wound was taken off the Wraith Lord. The Terminators over here failed to get into an assault with him, rolling a 5, but I actually killed the guy in the lead with an Overwatch shot from a Flamer, so he would have needed a lot more than a 5.
He might hang on.
So now we're going to see what Eldar can do to counterpunch that in turn 3. All right, bottom of turn 3, Wave Serpent over here, jetted her a little bit closer, and unleashed everything it had again at the flyer. This time the math proved to work pretty well, and it shot down one of these Storm Talons. The Wraith Blades and the Farseer jumped out, gave a guide to the Kroot, and they took out the Thunderfire Cannon.
With a rending Snapfire...
with a rending Snapfire sniper shot. Did guide pay off? Did you have to get to...
I forgot to even roll
You didn't even roll that? Oh,
yeah,
man, thanks.
All right.
Thanks a lot. These 2 Wave Serpents combined to shoot at that Rhino and blow it up. Just wrecked it. Everyone just disembarked normally. The Wraith Lord toasted a bunch of guys in before assaulting him with his Flamer. Managed to get into combat, kill 3 more, but they are stupid, stubborn Marines, don't want to go anywhere, so they're still there. These Terminators are, I think, nothing happened to them. I don't think anybody even shot at them. The Wraith Knight held off his shooting to get into combat to try to help out the Spirit Seer, but actually lost. He didn't kill anybody. He only hit 3 times. I rolled double 1s, and so I only managed to wound a single Terminator, but we made his Thunderhammer safe, Storm Shield safe. The Spirit Seer, though, did kill the Sergeant in the challenge, so it was pretty nice. So these guys are on fire with Soul Blaze thanks to the Spirit Seer's staff. Over here, you see this flyer is also no longer there because the Fire Warriors unleashed a holy hell of Snapfire shots on it thanks to the Ethereal, and brought it down with glancing hits. And back here, the command squad that was kind of just standing there all butch in the middle of the table got shot to hell by everything on this side of the table. It's a miracle that the captain himself is alive. He chose to fail his morale check to get the heck out of there. So he'll be able to regroup and do whatever the heck he wants next turn. Probably join that tactical squad in that Rhino, who knows. Or take some cover somewhere else, because that's a lot of shooting that can come directed at him. But otherwise, game is still in doubt. Nobody is holding that relic, and we don't have a whole lot of troops in the middle yet. Turn 4 might be the deciding turn. All right, top of turn 4, we see the Terminators assault into the Wraith Lord. Failed to do anything. He kills 3 of the Marines in return. The captain assaults my Spirit Seer and kills it. And the Wraith Knight take a wound from the Terminators and kill one in return, but other than that, he's fearless. He doesn't care. These Marines got out, shot at the battlesuit commander, and put a wound on him. And over here, the crew took a whole bunch of fire and are falling back. So bottom of 4 coming up. Bottom of turn 4, things went very, very badly for the Marines. That squad that was right there got annihilated by the battlesuits, the Riptide, the ion cannon, everything shot at it. Marker lights removed their cover. Over here, the Wraith Blades assaulted into the Marines, wiped them out. And back here, the Wraith Knight, because it was not concussed last turn, actually got to strike first and dropped 4 hits on that lone Terminator and the captain. They failed their saves and died. Over here, the Librarian and 1 Terminator managed to live after the Wraith Lords attacks. They failed to do anything to him in return, but because of the time and the fact that we want to get in some other games today, we're just going to call it at the bottom of turn 4. And it'll be an Eldar victory. Technically, Linebreaker, Slay the Warlord, First Blood. It's going to be, it's going to be 3 to
The
nothing.
official?
It's just to be official.
Somebody will ask.
All right. Thanks again for watching. We hope to get some more stuff. I hope to get the official video bat rep of me and Adam playing our Tau Eldar rematch. We did one the other day, and it was a very, very tight game. If you want to know how it ended, you're going to have to message us on the boards. Come see us in person at Gamer Sanctuary, and we will tell you all about it. Thanks again for watching.
I'm in the garden before the